Most people think they're stuck in life. But the truth is, most of us aren't stuck, we're imprisoned. Imprisoned by our past. Guilt and shame are invisible chains. They don't make a sound, but they're heavier than anything you can physically carry. Think about it. The mistake, the decision, the moment you regret it's over. It happened yesterday, last month, or 10 years ago. It's gone. But for so many of us, the punishment continues. We lock ourselves in a mental prison, replaying our mistakes on a loop, becoming both the prisoner and the guard. The past is a memory, but the self-punishment is happening right now, in the present moment. This isn't living. It's serving a life sentence for a crime that has already been committed and is long over. Let's be brutally honest for a second. You can't fix yesterday. No matter how much you hate it, how much you wish you could go back and do things differently, yesterday will not change. Time doesn't reverse. You can spend every waking moment drowning in regret, thinking, if only I had said this, or if only I hadn't done that. But all you're doing is wasting today. Many people confuse this constant repetition of regret with learning. They think by punishing themselves, they are somehow learning the lesson. But that's not learning. It's just mental torture. True learning happens when you extract the lesson from the experience and then move forward. Constantly rewatching the same scene of your life doesn't change the ending. It just stops you from starting a new chapter. And let's be clear. The pain you felt was real. The hurt was legitimate. Feeling that pain doesn't make you weak. It makes you human. Pain is an unavoidable part of life. It's a signal, a teacher. It tells you something was wrong. But here's the crucial distinction. Pain is what happens to you. Suffering is what you do with that pain. Appended. But holding on to it forever is a choice. You can acknowledge the hurt without letting it define your entire existence. To clutch that pain, to carry it with you every single day, to build your identity around it, that is a form of self-destruction. You are choosing to keep the wound open. You are choosing to suffer long after the initial event has passed. Healing isn't about pretending the pain never existed. It's about deciding that you will no longer let that pain control your present and your future. Now, this is a big one. You need to understand this. You did what you knew then. At that specific moment in your past, with the knowledge, the awareness, the emotional maturity you had at that time, you made a decision. It's so easy for the you of Taditha, one who has grown, learned, and seen the consequences, to look back and judge the you of yesterday. But it's an unfair trial. Your current self cannot be the judge of your past self. You are judging someone with less information, less experience, and a different perspective. The very fact that you can look back and see the mistake is proof of your growth. That's what growth means. It means you know better now. So instead of using that new wisdom to beat yourself up, use it to appreciate how far you've come. You weren't a bad person. You were a person who was learning. And this brings us to a common misunderstanding about self. Forgiving yourself is not about excusing your behavior. It's not saying, oh, what I did was totally fine. No. Forgiving yourself doesn't mean you were right. It means you're done punishing yourself. There's a huge difference. Admitting you were wrong, taking responsibility for your actions, that takes immense strength and courage. But continuing to torture yourself long after you've acknowledged the mistake, that's not accountability. That's just self-hatred, disguised as responsibility. True accountability is about learning from the mistake, making amends where possible, and ensuring you don't repeat it. It's not about a never-ending cycle of self-flagellation. You can accept that you made a mistake, and also accept that you deserve to move on. Let's talk about the cost of not forgiving yourself, because it's a heavy price to pay. Unforgiven guilt is like a slow, silent poison. It seeps into every area of your life. It slowly kills your confidence. You start to believe you're not good enough, that you're fundamentally flawed, that you don't deserve success or happiness. It destroys your relationships. You either push people away because you feel unworthy of their love, or you tolerate poor treatment because you believe it's what you deserve. And most of all, it steals your peace. You live in a state of constant, low-grade anxiety, always looking over your shoulder at the ghost of your past. Your present-day decisions become hijacked by the mistakes of your past. You become so afraid of messing up again that you stop taking risks. You stop trying new things. You stop living fully. Your life becomes small and suffocated by a past you refuse to let go of. So, how do you begin to heal? Healing starts with responsibility. Not blame, not shame, but responsibility. It's a 3-step process. Own the mistake. Learn the lesson. Release the pain. Owning the mistake means looking at it squarely, without excuses. Yes, I did that. I was wrong. Learning the lesson means digging deep to understand why it happened and what you need to change to ensure it doesn't happen again. And releasing the pain means making a conscious decision to let go of the emotional baggage. Forgiveness isn't about running away from your past. It's about maturing beyond it. It's about saying, that was a part of my story, but it is not the whole story. I have learned from it, and now I am moving forward, wiser and stronger. That is the ultimate act of maturity. Remember, everyone loses something before they learn a valuable lesson. It's a universal human experience. Some people lose money. They make a bad investment or a foolish financial decision, and they learn about caution and due diligence. Some people lose time. They waste years in a dead-end job or an unhealthy relationship, and they learn the value of their own time and energy. And some people lose people. They make a mistake that costs them a friendship or a relationship, and they learn about empathy, communication, and consequences. Loss is a powerful, albeit painful, teacher, but the lesson only lands if you don't get stuck in the loss itself. If you stay there, fixated on what you lost, you miss the wisdom it's trying to offer you. The key is to see the loss not as a final destination, but as a turning point that taught you something you needed to know. And here's a hard truth. Second chances don't always come from others. You might be waiting for someone to tell you it's okay, to give you permission to move on. But what if they never do? What if the person you hurt can't or won't forgive you? The world might not forgive you. People might continue to judge you based on your past. Are you going to put your entire life on hold, waiting for an apology that may never come? Or are you going to realize that sometimes the only permission you need is your own? You are the one living in your head. You are the one carrying the weight. You have the power to grant yourself a second chance, to decide that you are worthy of a new beginning, regardless of what anyone else thinks. Don't outsource your peace of mind to others. Take it back. I want you to imagine something for a moment. Imagine the moment you truly, deeply forgive yourself. The day you wake up and the first thought in your head isn't regret. The day you look in the mirror and you don't see your mistakes staring back at you. The day you make a decision without the fear of your past repeating itself. On the day you forgive yourself, you breathe differently. It's like a physical weight has been lifted from your chest. Your heart feels lighter. Your mind becomes clearer, no longer clouded by the fog of shame and guilt. And for the first time in a long time, the future feels possible again. It's not a terrifying landscape of potential failures, but an open field of opportunities. That freedom is not a fantasy. It is waiting for you on the other side of self-forgiveness. So, I want to leave you with this final thought. You are not your worst mistake. You are not that one moment in time you wish you could erase. You are the lesson that survived it. You are the strength you gained from it. You are the wisdom you carry because of it. Your past has shaped you, but it does not have to define you. It's time to let go of the chains. It's time to walk out of that prison. It's time to forgive yourself. Thank you for watching. If this resonated with you, please consider sharing it with someone who might need to hear it, and subscribe for more content on building a better life.